Teenagemutantninjascrubs was asking, how long is the PTS going to run before we put it live?
So far, I don't know exactly, but I think we should count probably a couple of weeks. That's going to depend on, you know, how much things we find and how many times we need to update it to fix the bugs that are going to be found on the PTS. But yeah, it's probably going to be something about a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Hi everybody, it's Fraboy back from Teenage Mutant Ninja Scrubs, and State of the Game has just finished, and I've been busy jotting down notes and stuff like that, and going to try a different format for State of the Game recap. As you'll see here, we're just going to have some gameplay running in the background, and I'm just going to run over the certain things that they've discussed in the State of the Game. Now, there's a couple of big main points that came up today, and that is that the PTS 1.6.1 is actually starting tomorrow, which will be 12 noon Sweden time, i.e. 11 AM UK time. And that hopefully will be running for just simply a couple of weeks before it goes live. As you noticed in the clip before, they have introduced loadouts now. They also stated that an ETF is being arranged, and that will be taking place in Newcastle upon Tyne in the UK at Reflection Studios, so you'll probably get to meet Gabe and a few other people for there. And another wee little thing that I thought was quite nice is that the State of the Game revamp is being worked on, and that'll be coming soon as well. Now, I'm just going to get into the list. As I said, I've been jotting down loads and loads of notes, so I'm just going to get into the list and kind of run through it and discuss just a couple of wee quick things, and we'll see how long it takes. It might be a while. So here goes. The PTS starts tomorrow and is on PC only, and it'll go live when they've decided that the build is good enough to go live. That could be a couple of weeks or maybe a bit longer. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, some of the big stuff that they've mentioned here is that Revive Bug has been fixed. HVT bosses being stuck in rooms has been fixed. Nimbo's getting rebalanced, and it's changing to a heal over time, which is 4 seconds. Recalibration has been fixed for rolls. Some of the rolls were rolling 1% or 2% lower than they should be. That's been fixed now. Shrapnel and Predator has been fixed, which is really, really nice. So you'll be able to use Predator and hopefully get that bleed effect within the group area to get other enemies bleeding as well, which is about bloody time. Fear Tactics and Wildfire has been fixed, so those will become useful now. Also, the burst fire glitch has also been fixed on PC, where you could assign your fire to, I think, the cursor wheel, and basically make a burst fire weapon a fully automatic weapon. That's been fixed. Flinch and Stagger has been reduced on PvP and PvE, so that won't be as affecting with your striker shotgunners and the SOTGs and all that kind of stuff. Seeker bursts have been rebalanced, and that'll transfer 20% of the damage to the bleed effect of damage over time. Skills glitch has actually been fixed as well. The aiming glitches, where the aiming skills where you need to aim down. If you get a status effect on you, it makes it unusable. That's now been fixed. The ballistic shield has been fixed. They didn't go into many details on that one, but apparently there are a lot of fixes to the ballistic shield. A lot of missions have been fixed. Trying to teleport after you've completed a mission, even though you're out of combat, that's been fixed. There's been some fixes in Stolen Signal, the incursion. Like, for instance, where the boss would just stay where he's meant to be and take too long to come to you, so you actually didn't have enough time to complete the thing. That's been fixed. Underground GPS has been fixed, which is a big one for me. It really made my... it really annoyed me that it could send you right, but it would actually should have it, and you'd be go right, back to the point where you were basically at. Apparently that's been fixed. Also, we've got survival has been fixed, so there'll be no more spawn camping, hopefully. There's been quite a lot of fixes to survival last stand, so hopefully that will stop the spawn camping, the loading into a game, being stuck in the loading screen in a game between matches. That's been fixed. They have also fixed a load of weapon talents, which is quite good. They've also done some quality of life changes, or sorry, quality changes to the game. So for instance, they fixed different textures, collisions, cover bugs and stuff like that. So that's all been fixed. They've also sorted out the DZ rewards are being introduced when you kill all enemies within a landmark. That's being introduced. And they've also fixed fast travel within the DZ map as well. They've also fixed matchmaking to a degree, but again, we don't have a lot of detail on this. This will be released tomorrow in the bug notes and the patch notes, sorry, and we'll be able to see the whole list of everything that they've addressed here. They've fixed matchmaking within the open world map. And they've also fixed DZ map changed to stop manhunt camps in certain areas. We all know what those are. They've also apparently nerfed or rebalanced triage, so we don't know what that is. They didn't go into detail there. And apparently they've done a lot of PC fixes as well with regards to DirectX 12 and all that kind of stuff. But one of the big main things for me is that loadouts are coming. Massive news. Loadouts are coming and we'll have them hopefully within a couple of weeks. The ATF is being arranged internally, and it's going to take place in Newcastle at the Reflection Studio, so I'll be applying for that and hopefully be able to get away and take part in that if I am selected. If I'm not, then fair enough. And that's pretty much about it. I've run through that as much as I could, as quickly as I could, on all the points that they actually mentioned within the state of the game itself. That is everything that they did mention, but there are a lot more minor bug issues, minor fixes within the game that's not being addressed in the state of the game, as they would have been there quite a long time. Hamish did state that he's maybe going to run through the patch notes by verbatim tomorrow morning, and I might catch up with him then and see what that's like. But I will recap on some of the other fixes that are coming to the game when the patch notes are released, and I'll get another video up for that soon. And that's basically it. Yeah, a lot of good stuff fixed, a lot of things fixed that should have been fixed a long time ago in my opinion, but finally we're now going to be getting to a stage where the game is significantly much more balanced and playable in regards to finishing missions and doing certain types of activities and stuff like that. So it's really good news for year 2. For players that are sticking around and still playing the game, it is really good news. We're going to see a lot of changes that make it worthwhile playing, rather than being aggravating and annoying that you're having to deal with this bug or this glitch and so on and so forth. So hopefully you like the kind of new revamp that I've done for what I'm going to do for covering state of the game. It's not just re-recording what the guys have sat and done and said on the couch. I'm going to do it in this kind of format, and going forward you'll see me doing all the state of the games from now on, as skill ups dropped out for doing them. But if you like the video, guys, in the background, hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you like the news and you want to catch more of it every week, please hit your notifications. If you see me on Xbox, you can add me up and play with me. On Xbox, my gamer tag is Fraboy Master. Please add me up. I'll definitely add you up. Send me a message if you want to do anything. If you're struggling to get some stuff done, if you're looking for some specific exotics, I'll be happy to run through a load of stuff for you, and we'll try and get you those goodies that you're actually looking for. And pretty much that's it. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. Thanks, bye.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated.